Hey gang, this is Mike with My Real Estate Dojo, and I want to talk to you about today something called karma, something called yin and yang. I'm not sure if I pronounced it right, but my English is not the best. But what does it mean, karma? Let me give you two examples in my life how karma works. And this is the exact reason why I don't try to sell anybody. That's why I don't try to persuade people, because I know what I put in is going to come back to me, and it's a universal law. It's hard to explain, but let me talk about karma. When I was in high school, I was a trouble kid. I got kicked out, and I had to go to this other school. And this school was mostly white school in the rich part of town, because I got kicked out from the bad part of town, so I had to go to a different school. And the principal, he never liked me. I mean, the very first day that I got into school, my parents registered me. He pulled me aside the same day, away from my parents, and he pointed to me and said, "Hey, I don't like people like you." I mean, I don't know what that means, because he didn't like anybody that's not white, or I'm not sure what he meant by that. But the guy never liked me. But anyways, when I was growing up, and still to this day, I've always been a bully buster. I hated bullies. So when I saw somebody bullying somebody, I always stepped in. It didn't matter if I got my ass kicked. It didn't matter if I got suspended. And so I always called myself a bully buster. And one day I was in class, and I raised my hand. I said, "Hey, teacher, I need to go to the restroom." And the teacher allowed me to go to the restroom. And so I'm walking in the halls, going to the restroom, and I see this one senior guy basically pounding on this little freshman guy. He had him on the locker. He had him picked up on his legs, were like dangling on the floor, and just pounding on this fucking freshman kid. Man, as soon as I saw that, I went up there and I grabbed the bully. I pulled him away and I just pushed him. You know, back in high school, I was a pretty big kid and I worked out, so I had a significant amount of power. So I pushed this fucking bully, and that's all I did to this guy, right? And the bully did 2 backflips of the amount of force that I put into it. Anyways, I pushed this fool, and I rescued the fucking freshman kid. He ran off. I went to the restroom. I came back, sitting in the class, and maybe like 5 minutes later, the fucking principal comes to the fucking class and pulls me out and takes me to his fucking office, and he tells me, "Hey, dude, I'm fucking suspending you for getting in a fight." And I told him, "Hey, dude, I wasn't even in a fight, dude. I was walking to the restaurant." I told him the story. I busted this guy beating up this other dude, and the fucking principal wouldn't take it, dude, because it was a fucking white racist fucker, dude. He was fucking racist, dude. End the story. But here's the greatest thing about karma. Even though I did something good, and the principal tried to fucking punish me, and I got suspended from school for like a week or something. The ironic thing, the funniest thing, is that little kid that I saved was the superintendent's son. So let me say that again. That bully was beating up the superintendent's kid, and I didn't know that kid was the superintendent's dad. I didn't know anything. I just did the right thing. The funniest thing is, that little kid went and told his dad, the superintendent, what happened. That superintendent called the fucking school and asked about the principal, what happened to that kid that broke the fight. And the principal told him that he had expelled or suspended me from school. Man, the superintendent basically got on the guy's fucking ass, the principal's ass. The principal called me the next day, called my parents and said, "Come back to school. We're going to let you back in. We're sorry. I didn't know you broke the fight." Even though I told that fucker, "Hey, I broke the fucking fight, dude. This guy was bullying this guy. I don't want to fight, dude. I wasn't trying to fight." But just because of his racist fucking prejudice against me, he suspended me. But the point I want to talk to you about is karma, dude. I helped out the superintendent's kid. The karma kicked back. The superintendents called the principal, got me back into the school. And the point I'm trying to make is, whatever you put out is going to come right back to you, okay? Let me give you a better example. For the past, I don't know, since the Depression, I've been a real estate investor, and I've been buying houses from motivated sellers, guys. You know, I've been making money off people that have lost financially, emotionally, and I've been getting ahead because of these people. And the funniest thing is, with my situation right now, with my brother, robbing me and etc., I've become a very motivated seller. So look at the catch-22. Karma, dude. I've been buying houses from motivated sellers. Today, I am a motivated seller. I'm selling, my properties for darn fucking cheap. I'm selling my fucking moving equipment darn cheap. For example, I'm selling stuff. I sold a big truck, big rigs for 10 cents, 20 cents on a dollar, dude. What does that mean? Like, if I had a truck that was worth 10 grand, let me give you an example. I've been selling them for like $1,500, $200, $2,000. So what's ironic, which is very funny, is what I want to show you guys is that karma is a bitch, okay? And karma is beautiful. So make sure, if you put that energy for positivity, your karma is going to be positive. If you put that energy into negativity, that karma is going to be negative. Even though that I've been helping people buy houses and saving their credit and stopping it from going to foreclosure, I don't want to say I was taking advantage of people, but I was in the business of dealing with motivated sellers. I was in the business of making cash off other people's suffering. And at the end of the day, karma has caught up to me where I am a motivated seller now. And I'm not mad about it. I actually find it very fascinating because it's a proof that what I do reflects back. If I'm a guy that beats up people, it's going to come back to me. If I'm a police officer that beats up people and I'm discriminating, it's going to come back to me. If I'm a real estate investor and I do the wrong things and if I take advantage of people, it's going to come back to me. Not saying that I took advantage of anybody, because I haven't. I always help people out. But I was in the business of like the pawn shop. I'm dealing with people that are motivated. And at the end of the day, I needed a pawn shop service. So what am I saying to you? When you deal with these motivated sellers, hey man, try to put yourself in their shoes. Maybe one day you will be there. And really think about how you want to be treated if you're a motivated seller. Okay? The other thing I want to tell you is that whatever you put out is going to come right back to you. So if you're putting out love, compassion, it's going to come back to you. If you're putting out hate, envy, negativity, that's going to come back to you. And that's the universal law, dude. It's called karma. And I can't really explain it. There's no science about it. But in my own personal life, I just told you 2 examples where karma has came into play. When I was a high school student, when I saved a kid from being a bully, to when I'm a real estate investor and I bought houses from motivated sellers, and now I am motivated. So guys, go out there and hustle and bustle. Don't take no for an answer, and fuck all the naysayers, man. See you later.